What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Jaden McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Sacramento, the duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Ellis in at point guard. And Grant, a look here at MP, this year's first-round draft pick. He grew up outside of Chicago. And what a moment for him to enjoy his first NBA minutes.
And you talk to MP about his time growing up. Things really start coming into focus.
You got this, MP.
MP, the pass to DeRozan. And here's MP from outside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
If MP buries those catch-and-shoot chances, he'll have a very long career in this league.
Picked by Gobert. Edwards for 3. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Drains the triple.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Yeah, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat briefly. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Back to Conley to halt the run. And the layup is good.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
5 to shoot. Here's LaVine for 3. Randle pulls down the board. Timberwolves trail by 8. Pass to Conley. And here's Edwards outside. And the three-pointer goes. Edwards has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
To the middle. Here's Sabonis. It's blocked by Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Rebound by the Kings. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Back to LaVine. Sabonis with a screen on Edwards. Here's LaVine for 3. Counted from distance. LaVine's got 9.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Conley. Up and in on the layup.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
The Kings lead by 6. On the wing, Murray. On the wing, LaVine. MP outside. Lets it go from deep. The dive for the ball. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Substituting on the court.
And so it's Sacramento leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. Back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
We've got Zach LaVine. Trey Lyles is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Malik Monk, and it's MP in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign-and-trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. In the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history, guys.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And to the sidelines we go. Let's catch you up on the story about MP.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of anticipation for the rookie MP as he makes his NBA debut tonight. I caught up with him before the game and asked if he had any reflections on his journey here, and he said, I had to grow a lot as a player, not just in skills, but in my approach to the game. He told me that it's been a long journey to get here, but that it's just the first step in the best chapter yet.
Well, Allie, I know a lot of people are excited about MP's potential. Here's Edwards. Valanciunas with a rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Lyles, the pass to Monk. The 3. Reed with the rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Edwards can't hit. And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's LaVine. And the dunk by LaVine.
We see this time and time again from LaVine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensive.
He's checked in for the Kings. And the Timberwolves also making a change. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. .133 left in the first half. Pass to Ellis. MP scanning the floor. DeRozan, a screen on Conley. MP, the pass to DeRozan. DeMar, strong move inside.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Randall outside. 1:02 left in the second period. McDaniels passes to Conley. Nice move. Nifty move. And he lays it up and in. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
MP against Conley. MP inside. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's DiVincenzo. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
MP drives in. Oh, bruising drive from MP.
2 physical points from MP, and you know he'll continue developing his strength.
Randall outside. That one's good for 2. Randall's got 6 points.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Sacramento on top, up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fair half-court shots. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shots. Let's hear it for the participants.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the Sacramento Kings.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You can tell these players are loving the positive attitudes and feeding off them. I expect them to sustain this enthusiasm.
Yeah, I mean, these fans just love this team. All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
A look here now at Minnesota. Hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they looked in that first game, it certainly wouldn't be a surprise. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts. Make life a little.
He's checked in for Ellis. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 12. On the court for the Timberwolves. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Pass to Conley. Three-pointer. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
It's good! Edwards, what strength!
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Oh, the young fella finds a way. MP using the pump fake to perfection.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Kings. Malik Monk comes in for Murray. Timberwolves trail by 13. Pass to Randle.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
The first one falls. Richard, something you notice about these Kings, they shoot plenty of threes.
And that's the modern game for you, BA. But Sacramento shoots especially freely. You are right. And those shots often connect. So I doubt that that trend changes for them anytime soon.
Lyles, he's checked in for DeRozan.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
MP with it. And Clark picks him up defensively. Oh, deflected. Randle outside from the stripe. The rebound by MP.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
MP gets it to go through contact.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Randall outside. Six on the shot clock. Takes one from 10 feet, and it's in, off the glass. Randall's got 14 points for the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's DiVincenzo. Malik Monk is out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's MP, then it's Domantas Sabonis, and it's Ellis in at the 2-guard. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Here's Alexander Walker. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Here's Ellis. MP outside. Alexander Walker grabs a board. Timberwolves trail by 11. With the crossover, and he sinks the layup.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
Here's MP. Here's Ellis. Guarded by Edwards. Ellis passes to MP. Just 5 on the clock. That's in to the hard way for MP.
You know, I like to see that kind of toughness from a young player. MP willing to put his body on the line.
Miller's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Conley passes to Miller. Fires the 3. The shot by Conley, no good.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
MP with it. He's picked up by Edwards. MP, the pass to Monk. Back to MP. Picked by Sabonis. Here's MP. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And the MP is one of those guys you just love watching because he plays with such confidence, hunger, and a smile.
And Sacramento with some changes. Keegan Murray's checked in for Lyles. DeRozan comes in for Monk. And it's Zach LaVine in for Ellis. They double Randall. From deep, Conley. DeMar DeRozan grabs the miss. DeRozan's got 5 rebounds in the game. And Sabonis slams it in.
Big fella out ahead. Sabonis with the finish.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Edwards for 3. Can't get it to fall. That miss makes him 5 for 9. MP with a step. Good D by Gobert. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Going inside, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
The Kings making a switch here. Call, Sacramento. 44 seconds left in the final quarter. Out to DiVincenzo from outside the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. And it's Sacramento's ball. MP up top. DiVincenzo covering. MP. And he banks in the layup. And the Kings lead by 11.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, it's blocked by Valanciunas. MP outside. Goes up on the wing. No good. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really...
That one.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here, behind the scenes, at practice, in the gym, at film sessions, and in the locker room.
I agree. The games are where you prove that you've been putting in the work. No shortcuts.
Yeah, correct. Over here is the entrance to our practice facility, and over there is the gym.
Everything all in one place. That's great.
Yep. We made everything as convenient as possible, so there is no excuse to not put the work in. Now, come here. Right here, we've got everything related to your schedule, including those key games we talked about based on your personal goals.
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But you need to remember, you become the best version of you so we can become the best version of us.
Coach, you have to put that on a t-shirt.
I am serious, MP.
I'm serious too. You become
This is a team game. Everything you do both on and off the court affects our ability to win games. Okay, team chemistry is vitally important to our success, and if you do things that negatively affect that, you hurt the team. A press conference answer that rubs someone the wrong way might mean they look you off when you're open, and now we're taking a contested shot instead of an open one. It's all connected, and it all matters. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Good. Now rest up, rehydrate, and follow the trainer's plan to a T. Proper recovery is just as important as proper training. And you get back to work tomorrow.
Wins pay the bills, baby.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every person you've ever met and a few people you haven't. Most notably, there will be press looking for quotes.
They can hit me up on text too?
They do. And you want to handle this like you would any regular press conference. You want no comment? No comment. You want to answer? Go ahead and answer. Just remember, everything you say is on the record and has an impact. Most importantly, on your team chemistry and your public perception, okay?
Makes sense.
Look, emotions run high when a game has just ended, okay? All I'm asking is that you take a moment to think before you respond. Words can get twisted easily in the league, and what might seem like a harmless bit of bragging could be taken as a slight. Teammate, by an opponent, a coach, you name it.
I'm under a microscope now.
That's right. All part of the business.
Understood.
Great. If you have any other concerns, press or PR related, you know where to find me.
Just caught MP's first game. What a debut. Just like his first album going gold, next album going to go platinum. Just watch.
See you doing work. Hey, man.
How you feeling?
Let's get after it, MP. MP, you're my favorite player, man. You always deliver.
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Got one more great treat for you, folks. Joining us on our broadcast is Shams Charania. Shams, so great to have you with us. Thanks for taking the time to take a seat and join us here courtside.
Star-studded group, the pleasure is all mine. I appreciate you guys so very much for having me aboard.
Look at the smile on Brent Barry's face. He is thrilled to have you here courtside with us.
Absolutely. Super excited about it.
Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Monday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah up against the Jazz.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Now Sacramento starting five. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Zach LaVine is out there with Ellis. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. And for the Lakers, outside the wings are Reeves and James. Rui Hachimura out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the one spot. Hearing scouts talk about MP before the draft, the one concern they had was his hesitation to take over games himself. He's checked in for the Lakers. Gannett comes in for James. MP's checked in for Sacramento. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said, "It's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, you're just out there to win." Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. And the league continuing, Shams, to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try if you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two. Let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree. The drive by MP. And that one, good. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
1:10 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Doncic missing.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Doncic. Rebound by Murray.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Levine. And Levine with the slam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. They get it back. Hayes the pass to Reeves. Here's Doncic. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Doncic has got 6.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Sabonis' screen on Reeves. Levine can't hit. Fires the 3. And that's good. Austin Reeves for 3. He's got 10.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Kings. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Kings?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. We've got Trey Lyles, MP out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Sabonis, and it's LaRavia in at the small forward.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
They get a hand on it. He lobs it up. And rebounded by Connect. Lakers trail by 9. All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources? The players, the agents, the GM, the scouts all over the NBA.
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
Outstanding. MP outside. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. The Lakers second.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
It's his first trip to the line. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looked at, but thank you for your honesty in that one.
So hard to contain LeBron. He's explosive and clever and unpredictable. It's kind of a nightmare for any defense.
Monks checked in for second. Close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Kings ahead. They're up by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
And taking a look at the Kings, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Los Angeles Lakers. And that about wraps it up. And as the
we get into this, he's checked in for Levine.
It's all you, MP. You got this.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. In it forward for him, it's James and Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Pass to Sabonis, knocked away. Hayes with the steal. With a tie, and Ellis with the block. And he recovers it. They get it again. Out to Doncic. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. DeRozan passes to MP. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. LeBron sets the screen for Reeves. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Reeves has got 22.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Ray.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strength. Got to do it. Thanks, DA. Sabonis sets the pick for MP. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, the defense tries to collapse on MP's drive, but he just refuses to back out.
Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Vanderbilt's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Connect in for LeBron. And a change for Sacramento. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Ellis. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Doncic. That's tipped. 3rd quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And Connect gets it to go.
Not just a jump shooter. Connect is very capable of capitalizing inside.
MP passes to Sabonis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Sabonis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Pass to Vanderbilt. A 3-pointer off the mark. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Kings. MP outside. Sabonis sets the pick for MP. Shots good by Sabonis. And that's 13 points for Sabonis.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Back to Doncic. To the inside. Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Back to Murray. Long for three. Rebound the Lakers. Hayes has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Doncic. Lets the three fly. Doncic knocks in the three.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
MP finds Murray. Here's MP. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Kings lead by 1. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Ellis is out there with MP. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then it's Trey Lyons. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. Here's LaVine. Drills the elbow jumper. LaVine's got 21 in the game.
What helps LaVine from mid-range? He gets such great lift off the floor.
Vincent the pass to James. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
James in the post. Miles there. And that one's good. James.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
With some arc. MP, no good. The Lakers in the lead. James looking around. Pass to Vincent. And there's the drive. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
So good at reading the defenses, and James anticipating when they overcommitted.
Timeout, Sacramento. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. LaVine passes to MP. Ellis outside. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Valanciunas draws the double. 6 to shoot. Ellis finds Valanciunas. Tries a 3. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Los Angeles leading by 3. To the paint. Here's James. And finished off by LeBron.
Still has the hops. LeBron, one of the most forceful dunkers in the league.
Pass to Valanciunas. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's MP. Back to Valanciunas. Shoots over Hachimura. Again, the miss by the Kings. Lakers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. No one near James as he lets it go. That one's off. He's made 5 and missed 3 now. In the corner, it's LaVine. Ellis kicks to Lyles. Pass to LaVine. Back to Lyles. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Valanciunas draws the double. The three-pointer is right on target. Levine's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And so the Lakers take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Chin up. Tomorrow's a new day.
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation, and they say that MP will be inserted into the starting lineup over the next few games. One front office executive from around the league said there is some doubt about MP's readiness to be in the starting lineup, but around the team, the front office, the coaching staff, they are optimistic, and they believe that every milestone has been attained by MP, and he will only be better with an expanded role.
That's it.
It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in? MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Folks, don't forget to come out to the game for Calendar Day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascot, Slanson, and the Team Dancer. Slanson might be the best dunker in all of mascot land, and we want to shout out with an all-new Slanson basketball giveaway. Every fan getting in
And there is a very engaging atmosphere of fans getting ramped up outside the arena. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And this is what the schedule looks like for Portland. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Friday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable. But if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
And some changes here for the Kings. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Monk comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And MP subbed in for Ellis. And also a switch here for Portland. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Kamara. Something that the organization loves about MP Grant. He's always letting his game do the talking.
Yeah, he'll respond with a quip here or there. But for the most part, MP lets his actions do the work, not his mouth. He's very mature and as focused of a rookie that you'll find.
Simon's shot is good.
From the mid-range, Simon's quickness is a big advantage.
MP outside. Here's the floater, and it's good. 2 points. MP's got his second basket of the game. Portland leading by 6. Pass to Grant. Back to Simons. Ayton, a screen on MP. From downtown, and it's Simons missing.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
MP with it, picked up by Grant. Outside Murray, Monk with it. The three is up. Drops in the three.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
They look like a whole new squad in the fourth quarter of that one, showing up when it mattered most.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Coach, you talk about guys who are always upping their game. How about Anthony Simons?
Well, Brian, I feel like he's one of the truly under-the-radar scorers in this league. He's put in a lot of time and work, never satisfied with himself or his game, and he just keeps getting better. Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to speak with the head coach of the Kings for a minute. How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Monk finds MP. Now Valanciunas. He's covered by Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Levine. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Jeremy Grant, and the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Well, you love to have a shooter like Levine on your roster. The defense has to cover a lot more ground when he's on the floor.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, buddy.
Well, guys, the Blazers with the draft night trade for two-way wing Denny Avdia, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdia is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
All right, Shams, thank you. He's perfect from the line this time. Well, Grant, the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, B.A. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Trailblazers lead by 7. Now here's Henderson. The rebound by Murray. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Monk. Over Williams. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Monk's got 5.
Great instincts from MP. He's shown great potential as a passer in his young career.
Well, the Kings shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. MP finds Monk. A quick shot there. It's off target. For Portland, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. And the basket by Rupert. And the Trailblazers lead by 7. 1:07 left in the first quarter here. MP against Williams. Here's MP. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Here's Henderson. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Portland this season.
They're looking to make amends for their poor showing against this team last season.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Here's Grant. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, a little aggressiveness pays off for Grant inside. And as a coach, you love to see that effort.
Here's MP. Some solid defense from Williams. Portland leading by 7. Optia outside. Out to the right wing. Pass to Henderson. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
Well, a well-aimed pass sets Williams up for success so that he can just power it down.
MP shot is good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for Portland, absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
They've also been consistently getting themselves to the line tonight, picking up plenty of points off free throws.
They've got MP. Trey Lyles is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Malik Monk, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Kings trail by 5. LaVine with it, picked up by Grant. Henderson against MP. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Pass to Williams. The 3 ball. Grant outside. Let's go with a 3. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
On the wing, MP. Defended by Henderson. MP. Williams grabs the board. Portland leading by 6. Here's Kamari. A 14-point game for him in the win against New Orleans.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Connects from downtown.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Here's MP. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, 2nd-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Oh, Williams with the block. Grant, the pass to Henderson. Outside for Grant. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Look at how Grant attacks the interior, doing what it takes to get a high percentage shot.
On the wing, MP, defended by Henderson. Here's MP. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Pass to Klingon. And here's Grant. They set the screen. There's the drive. Levine with some nice D. For Sacramento, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter.
Yeah, boy, Henderson has a flair for the dramatic. What a block.
Oh, my goodness.
What a dunk.
Oh, some serious power to finish that one off.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
And Sacramento making a change here. Sabonis checked in, the 3rd pick in 2023. Henderson anointed as a franchise piece, but he took his lumps in year 1, Stan.
Well, Brian, look, the hardest position to play in the NBA is as a point guard. And so this guy has the athleticism and the skill, but there's so much to learn in terms of decision-making. This guy's going to be a very good player.
Outside Walker. Ayton against Sabonis. Ayton, no good. Kings trail by 11. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Pass to Ayton. Simons outside. 3-pointer. Sacramento grabs the miss. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Again, the miss by Portland.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Here's MP from 9 feet. That one drops for him. MP's got 10 points in the quarter.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Pass to Ayton. Simons outside. Fires the 3. Again, Simons missing.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Here's MP. Here's Ellis. He's covered by Simons. Here's Lyles. Ellis passes to MP. 5 on the clock. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Simons with it. Now guarded by MP. The steal. Here's Ellis. MP looking around. Oh, Williams with the block.
Showing off his talent for erasing shots. Williams had that one totally anticipated. Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Levine. Denny Avdius checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Walker. MP outside. Pass to Lyles. Now DeRozan. Here's MP. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Portland leading by 9. 1:33 left in the second.
Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
Well, the truth is, Stan, you lose a franchise legend like Damian Lillard, it really changes your identity.
Oh, it does, Brian. Their offense ran through Lillard for over a decade. Last year was almost a total reset. Now someone has to step up and be that guy.
Here's MP. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Abdia's got his 6th rebound on the night. Simons outside. Beyond the arc. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Well, you can't give Simons a look from 3. He's a knockdown guy.
Here's MP. Muscling it home. MP.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Henderson outside. Simons against MP. A step-back shot. Simons' shot is good. Simons has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, it took Simons some time to find his footing in this league, but since then, he's been a consistent scoring threat.
Sacramento shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Sacramento, MP.
And that one misses.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Murray's checked in for Sacramento. Zach LaVine comes in for Ellis. Kamara, he's checked in for Portland. Sharp against LaVine. Tries again. And the layup by Sharp. Sharp's got 6.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
MP outside. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum line. They're thinking about the shots. Give it up for the participants.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderful?
Taking a look at Portland, they're finding out anyone can win on any night. That said, once they've adjusted, watch out. Lots of firepower on this roster.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Trailblazers.
They're real.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. He's checked in for the Kings. Jeremy Grant. He's checked in for Portland. Scoot Henderson comes in for Simons. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to Let it fly.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
On the court right now for Portland, we've got Avdia, Jeremy Grant out there with Henderson. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Kamare in at the 3 spot. Here's MP. MP capitalizing in close.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Pass to Avdia. Back to Grant. Henderson with a screen on Levine. And here's Grant from the arc. Rebound by Sacramento. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. Henderson against MP. Pass to Levine. Clock at 4. MP, the pass to DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And now just a 3-point Portland lead.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
And stand over his long NBA career, DeMar DeRozan honing in his game.
Yeah, Brian, and he's patterned it after his idol, Kobe Bryant. He's also an excellent shot creator. His development as a passer has helped make him a very productive offensive focal point.
Robert Williams checked in for Kamara. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. Portland, 3rd.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Banton's checked in. MP inside, defended by Henderson. MP shot is good.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Williams passes to Henderson. Outside for Grant. Sacramento grabs the miss. DeRozan's got 5 rebounds in the game. MP outside. Puts up a deep 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Here's Banton. He buries it from 3. Banton's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Timeout called. Sacramento. Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for the Kings. Malik Monk comes in for Murray. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Walker, he's checked in for Banton. DeRozan against Walker. And it's DeRozan missing. Portland leading by 7. Henderson, the pass to Avdia. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Here's MP. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Stand with the trade of Damian Lillard in 2023. Portland was headed in a new direction.
Yeah, Brian, they really decided to go young. Added a top 3 pick in Scoot Henderson. They've been piling up young talent in the Rose City, and now it's all about development. Those players have got to get better, They've got to get good habits. They've just got to continue to grow.
Portland has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Henderson misses. Kings trail by 9. Levine passes to MP. Now here's Valanciunas. Outside Monk. From the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Monk's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, dishing becoming more a part of Valanciunas' game as he's spent more time in the league.
Now Graham. He has 7. Henderson outside. Again, the miss by Portland. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 6. And don't go. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They've got Malik Monk. Trey Lyles is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's MP, and it's Ellis in its shooting guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. MP, the pass to Lyles. No good on the 3.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Open shot, Grant. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Sabonis. Lyles, the pass to MP. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Ellis. MP against Henderson. Nice D from Henderson. Portland leading by 10. Grant, left side. Here's Klingon, covered by MP. They double him with MP. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. Henderson misses. Sacramento shooting at 45% of the game so far. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
And Sacramento making a change here. Larabia's checked in. Here's MP. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Here's Grant. Tipped. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
The Kings call timeout. Kings trail by 10. MP right side. Ellis passes to MP. Shot from the low post is good. MP's got 30. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Portland again missing. The Kings have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. On the wing, MP. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now.
Wow, great size and better positioning made that block possible from Klingon.
To the inside. They double him with MP. And here's Grant from the arc. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds now.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Klingon. Pulls up, high post. Hauled in by the Kings. Here's Laravia. Outside Monk. Back to MP. Sabonis with it. And stolen by Williams. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Shot's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 19 points.
When everything clicks for Henderson, you're going to see a lot of nights like this.
MP with it. Soft touch off the glass. MP's got 32 points in the game.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And some changes here for the Kings. Keegan Murray's checked in for Laravia. So it's Portland picking up the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Congrats to MP on his first 20-point game. I remember the first time I scored 20 in college. An amazing feeling. Yeah, this is fun.
Oh, this must be nice. I got that old push mower.
Not since Pedro. You think he's that special? That's what I'm saying. Once in a generation. You do know that Pedro, at the time of his retirement, was 10th all-time. That's a good idea.
Right? Right? Isn't that what I said?
My kids at the ice show last weekend.
Oh yeah? I was up at the top.
All right, baby. Let's get down.
Tear it up.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word JAZZ along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. All right, fans, who wants the Jazz Dancers poster? That is our next giveaway night. Coming up soon. Get your tickets on the platform.
Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. And our early season power rankings, of course, a lot should change over the course of the year, but this is where we stand now. Taking a look at the Hornets, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And looking at Sacramento, they're happy with this latest stretch of games. This is the time of year for optimism. At this point, anything is possible.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Ellis is out there with Levine, and it's Sabonis in at the 5. And for the Jazz, wing pair and even.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, the real challenge isn't getting off to that tremendous start. It's about making sure you're playing the right way and that you continue to build on that momentum. Because here's the quick thing you need to know. It's all about habits and building the right habits as you march toward the future, regardless of the time of year.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Sensabaugh is checked in, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Colin Sexton.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And that sends Domantas Sabonis to the free throw line. Keontae George picks one up, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, he didn't exactly light it up from the free throw line a season ago. Shot right around 70%.
Here's George. Free throw line jump shot. Basket counts.
Keontae George deciding, all right, you want to concede the mid-range, I will get to that spot.
And so MV will bring it up for the Kings. 7-point differential. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Utah has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Clarkson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's handle has improved, and that allows that kind of move to happen.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
1:56 left in the first quarter. Lobbed up there for Collins. And stolen by Murray. Fast break, here we go. MP finds Levine. Yep, it counts. Levine's got 8 points.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. And Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. And we thank you for your report. MP, no good. Jazz trail by 11. And George kicks to Clarkson. Kessler, screen on Levine. Here's Clarkson. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Clarkson's got his 3rd bucket of the night. George against MP. Murray outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 3rd assist on the night. There's 38 seconds left here in the opening quarter. George looking around. Collins setting the pick for Clarkson. Clarkson missing again. Kings leading now by 12. MP passes to Levine. Murray kicks to DeRozan. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. And easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 6.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Sabonis is out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Malik Monk. Then it's MP. And it's LaRavia in at the 3 slot. Sensabaugh, and a miss there on the triple.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Monk, the pass to LaRavia. Left side, Sabonis. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Shoots the 3. Shot's good by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh's got 5 points so far.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And that one's good. MP.
They are just killing them on the interior.
So the Jazz, their last game, a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
You know this. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road.
And here is MP. 32 points for him last game against Portland.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
This is what they love about this young guy. MP puts a ton of pressure on your defense, and he's just getting out of the gates, folks.
Ellis is checked in for the Kings. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Pass to Sensabaugh. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
MP passes to Sabonis. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. 13 points for Sabonis.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Collier. Back to Clarkson. Lays it up and banks it in. Clarkson's got 10.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson, getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
Here's MP. Utah with the rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento. Hey, DB, what do you make of Colin Sexton's nickname, Young Bull?
Kevin, I think it's a very apt moniker because this guy is relentless. He attacks you with his defense. He's going to come at you with a ton of youthful energy, and he will not back down.
Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Six on the shot clock. Second chance shot. MP strong inside.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And Will Hardy called. And so it's the Sacramento Kings holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Sacramento Kings.
You hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
Kenny, don't ever do that again. Any kind of humming, singing, or harmonizing. You leave that to the real artists, okay? What'd I just say?
And now we get to check out. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with a big... checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And a change for the Kings. MP's checked in for Ellis. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock, Collins finds Kessler. Here's George. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
This is why you select Keontae George. This guy is very capable of huge offensive nights.
The guard pair, it's George and Sexton. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. And it's Clarkson in at the 3 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Doris, when you think of the Utah Jazz, where do they fit in a very competitive Western Conference?
Well, think about it, Kev. The Gobert and Mitchell era was successful, but they couldn't get to the ultimate prize. So then you trade those two players away, you get a load of picks. This is the direction you've chosen, but now it's going to take some time and some patience.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Utah making a change here. Filipowski's checked in. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Kings?
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's DeRozan. Rebound collected by Clarkson. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Jazz. They trail by 18. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's MP. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 6. %62 so far.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Now Sexton. 12 points for him. High post, Kessler. Sabonis is there. 5 on the clock. Here's Clarkson. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
MP against Sexton. MP left side. Outside DeRozan. Off target from three-point range. Jazz trail by 20. Pass to Filipowski. Sexton against Levine. Floats one. Sexton's shot is good.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And some changes here for the Kings. Trey Lyles checked in for Murray. And Monks subbed in for Zach LaVine. On the wing, MP. He's got 19. Outside DeRozan. On the wing, MP. Lyles sets a screen for MP. And it's off from three-point range. Utah shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Kings. Monks got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to MP. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Here's Collier. And that's a foul called on Kenyon Martin. That's his first foul. And Utah making a change here. Hendricks is checked in. And a change for the Kings. Laravia's checked in. Right side Sabonis. Back to MP. Utah with the rebound. 46 seconds left in the third. Here's Clarkson. And that one is stuffed right through.
This guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
Here's MP. The rebound by Collier. Jazz trail by 18. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. Clarkson passes to Filipowski. They set the pick. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Collier missing. Now, here's MP. Sabonis with the ball. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Kings on top. They lead. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Kings, we've got Ellis. Trey Lyles out there with Levine. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's MP in at the 1. On the wing, Levine. He's guarded by Williams. Lets it go from the wing. Levine, good. Levine's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Kings.
When Levine plays with energy, there's very little a defense can do to contain him.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Well, when you talk about the NBA going global, the last 6 MVPs, Doris, as you know, all international players.
Kevin, what I love about this is the NBA wants the best players, regardless of where they come from. There's a time where American players just dominated that award for years and years. Fact of the matter is, it's good for the game to get the baddest, best players in the world, and we've done that.
Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Kings leading now by 18. Pass to MP. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter, and it goes down 2 points.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Here's Collier, covered by MP. Here's Sensabaugh. That one is good again. He sits straight from the floor with the basket.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And the basket by MP.
Boy, I like when MP tries to carve space in the painted area. So effective down there.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Collier. He takes it in. Makes it off the glass.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
MP left side. Out to the wing. Lyles with a wide open look. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Lyles got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Sensabaugh. This one for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Sensabaugh's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half.
Here's MP. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Another 3 for Sacramento.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Levine dishes to MP. Driving to the basket, and the layup falls. And now it's 27 points for MP.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's MP, and it's good for 2. MP's got 16 here in the second half.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Collier. No good from outside.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
MP deciding where to go with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For the Sacramento Kings, GA, the expectations for this group have risen.
Well, it was about just making the playoffs for this franchise and breaking that drought. Now, Kevin, it's about advancing in the postseason. Just getting there isn't good enough.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And then for Sacramento, Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Murray comes in for Trey Lyles. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Ellis. DeRozan finds MP. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
MP outside. And the dunk by MP.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Outside, Markkanen. Collins wide open, he fires. It's good on the putback.
I love to see point guards rebound the basketball. Sexton has the kind of vertical to allow him to keep possessions alive.
MP inside. Working on Kessler. A nice shot by MP.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
Here's George. The quick look, no good that time. And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. MP outside. Markkanen with the block.
That's just great work on the defensive end by Lauri Markkanen. You can see his length come into play.
George, no good. Sacramento's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. MP, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the game, and a missed layup. Here's Sexton, and he drives in, banked in off the glass. Sexton's got 4 points in the quarter.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Such a disruptive defender, Kessler, one of the best shot blockers this league has to offer.
Pass to George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. George has gotten only one of his threes to drop for him. He's got 5 attempts.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Kings.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
You know, when you talk about this Jazz team, Doris, you have to mention head coach Will Hardy.
You certainly do, Kevin, because remember, he came from the Boston Celtics organization. He also had a history in San Antonio. He is known as an excellent tactician. He does an incredible job of scouting. Utah always one of the best prepared teams in the league.
Here's MP. Sweet little floater. MP's got 40 points.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And here's Collins from outside. Buries it from three-point range.
John Collins has such a good feel for when to fire off the catch.
MP against George. Monk kicks to MP. 5 to shoot. And it's Utah with the rebound. George up top. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.
That's what I'm talking about. Another day, another win. Good work.
Yo, MP went for 40 tonight, man. Congratulations, my brother. Great game.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good.
So do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
Coach, you playing with me? Oh my gosh, that's great. I've been looking forward to this opportunity.
Now remember when I told you this is a big boy league, MP?
Mm-hmm.
When the coaches make a move like this, it puts us in the crosshairs. It puts Cliff in the crosshairs too, because the buck stops with the general manager.
Well, like you said, it's a grown man's league, and if you can't handle that pressure, then you ain't gonna make it that far.
Glad we are understood.
Loud and clear, Coach.
It's time to prove you belong, MP. Good luck.
What's up, everybody? I see MP's made his way into the starting lineup. That's good for him, his team, the fans, everybody.
pick 3 destinations.
Seeing him run. Thursday. A little nervous here. Shades of brown. Look at all those people.
Stay on point. Keep your eyes moving on.
There he is, the king of New York.
Nah, it's not like that.
Yeah, you're more of a team first type of guy, right?
I mean, I can take over a game.
There's no doubt about that one, man.
Yeah, but as a point guard, your priority is to make sure everyone on the team is thriving.
Right, you put people in positions to succeed and then hold them accountable on top of that.
Yeah, but first you gotta hold yourself accountable first. If I do something wrong, my hand's up.
So if you don't hold yourself to that type of standard, then why would they listen to you?
Exactly.
Got it. Young Wayne, right?
MP, what's up, man? You haven't texted me back at all. What's up?
Not bad, man. You know, the whole NBA thing be having me busy, man.
My bad. NBA got me busy. I'm MP. Hey, man, don't even worry about it. What's up, MP?
So my agent was telling me this whole street ball scene is one of a kind.
And your agent is right. Let me walk you through it.
All right, bet.
I'm talking about we got 3 new courts, and they all got their own unique vibe.
And it look like the players do, too.
Oh, the players? You don't even know the half of it. Hey, these dudes come out here to put on a show. I'm talking about the style of play, their wardrobe, their attitude, and our crowd. Our crowd is different. Right. The crowd, something about to do something crazy on the court, the crowd run on the court, shut the game down. I'm talking about lights out. The show's over.
Man, this sounds lit.
Man, it's over lit, man. It's serious. It's what the competition is at.
But you know I can handle that part, you know, the basketball part.
Yeah, you do that or whatever, but I'm letting you know right now. Hey, you gotta get to it. If you can't beat them, they won't play with you.
So how do I, pick who I run with?
Man, give you 2 starting cats. They'll come out here. They just want to play with anybody.
Okay.
But once you get through that, you can take to the board right here, and you challenge the big guns to a game.
And then once I beat them, they run with me?
Oh, you get this. I must get this right. Exactly.
So is there anything else I should know? What's up?
No, you should be good, MP. That sounds about right.
Well, I appreciate you, Wayne.
All right, MP. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, the city's on fire, it's real, and the competition is the best you're gonna see. Let's get to it.
Welcome to the sideline in 3v3 action that does not stop. Young Wayne back on the mic and b-ball skills on display here all day and all night. Here in the sideline, you gotta play tough to make the headline. Let's go. He'll make your jaw drop and blow your mind all at the same time. You already know who I'm talking about. Give it up, y'all, for MP! Renowned and huge at 7'2", he'll knock you down and leave you bruised. Everybody, give it up for the Brick City Bullies. All right, y'all. Let's do this. Can't finish on the inside. Get on your horses. And just like that, we have our first score. Oh yeah, the ball's got energy and it's electric. I got you. Finishing breakfast. Get out of his way. Off target at the rim. Look at that hustle. Take one step in and you got it. Can't get it. Big advantage in the post. Dropping dimes. There you go. Right here, baby. Let's swing it. Keeping them guessing with all those passes. Swing it, baby, swing it. Look at me. Off target. Gotta get a body on him. My man, they saying you got no bag. Prove them wrong. Got it. 6-10. Get there, get there. Gravity never stood a chance. There you go. Let's swing it. Get that weak stuff out of here. He's out there to do one thing, put points on the board. They're playing hot potato with the rock. to get cooked. We're on the run. They'll get another shot at it. That's enough bricks for everybody. He owns the offensive glass. Don't give up. See if you can find a weakness and break into this. Right there. What time is it? Replay time. 16-10. Not that time. Up the court we go. He said, give me that. You can prove something. Don't roll over. Get in this game. Showtime. Simple. He just wanted it more. Where the ball stops, nobody knows. 12-16. The crowd is looking for some buckets. I see him. Stay tuned to find out if the defense can stop him from shutting it down. Come on now, it's time to rally. Let's go. He said nope. It's Young Wayne coming to you live from the sideline. This is where we watch 3-on-3 hoops while jamming at Cold Mills beats. And if that's not your style, then see you later. The man of the hour, the guy everyone wants to see. Let's turn up the volume and shake the place for the one, the only MP. Everyone's shot was as pure as his, there'd be no need for nets. No better shooter today than Desmond Bain. Here we go. Misses the triple. He up on his feet. Wow, you gotta come stronger than that. Misses there. I guess we won't need a shot clock today. Defensive breakdown, and they pay for it. Straight bully ball. And he blows the layup. Come on, man. Finish your breakfast. Get that out of here. And the triple off target.
That's all you.
You gotta get a body on him. Now's the time to get cooking. Can't get the layup. Don't think so. Oh, that's out. Oh, that's green. The name of the game is buckets. He is not afraid of the contact. Everybody gets a touch. Off target at the rim. Hey, you ain't see the line? You're out of bounds. Defense is pretty simple. Just keep your man in front of you. Play the right way. Get everyone involved. That's a foul. Can't finish on the inside. On the run. What kind of party is it? Block party. Okay, don't guard him in. Don't give up. See if you can find a weakness and break into this. I'll take that. Let's go, push it. Get up, get down. My man, they saying you got no bag. Prove them wrong. Zipping that ball around. Hey, where you going? That's over the line. Come back. Time to shut the door on him. Close it out. Phone or no phone, you gotta call that. Check it. You got someplace to be? You looking to shut this thing down so soon? To seal it. Off to the races. Sit him, pack it. Get him right. I'm a sucker for a good comeback. Let's see if we can get one. Gotta keep shooting, I guess.
Hey, good to see you. Take care.
Hey, welcome. All right, goodbye. Thanks for coming in. Come back soon.
What's up, neighbor? Hey, remember, like a good neighbor, stay calm.
First day. A little nervous here. Oh, look at all those people.
Stay on point. Keep your eyes moving on the crowd. Great.
The lady that I respect.
Yeah, you get that. Let's go.
MP, you're about to go off.
It's your night tonight.
Hey, MP. Win this game so we can go hit the buffet for some chicken wings.